So the fence is pretty much done and it looks like this. I mean, you just don't see how steep it is on the camera, but we've been sliding down this hill trying to build this fence for 2 days. So yeah, chain link fence, 2 cable solution here, 1 small cable wrapped around through. It should give a bit, you know, like when a stone or something comes, which is the purpose of it, to stop anything coming down the hillside. And yeah, pretty happy with it. It's a little bit higher than the posts. We'll see how that works then. The chain link part of it is higher than the posts. Yeah, we'll see how that works for long term. If the fence starts to sag at the top, it might. But basically, it's a pretty solid fence, and it should do the job. It's going to get a little bit overgrown. That's okay. So happy about that. So things are moving on, and the next big job is to remove the stall and hayloft part of the house, and Pep and myself are going to be doing that together. We had some interest from folks for the house, the whole house, to take it down and to build it up somewhere else in Austria. That however fell through, so we're going to have to wait again to see if we get somebody else. But the stall part is the part with that we've got to take down in order to have access. This is where the driveway is, and so we'll be doing that over the next couple of days, and yeah, you'll see the progress. So stay tuned. Here it comes. So when it came to taking the roof off, we had a couple of challenges. The first was that the tiles are asbestos, so we had to do that carefully with protection. The roof is at a very steep angle anyway, so we were on harnesses, which made it very difficult, and I couldn't really film it. And then underneath the tiles are these wooden boards, and that's where the most nails are found in the house. The walls don't really have nails; they're joinery construction, so it's like with wood pins and dovetail connections in the corners. But on the roof, there's lots of nails, of course, with the tiles. And then underneath the boards were the posts, the beams, and they were pinned with wooden pins and iron pins that we had to take out. And then it literally just came apart very, very easily. So it's lasted a really long time. I mean, the house is 90 years old, and the construction is good. It's just got old and brittle, which is, you know, to be expected after such a long time. So I know what you might be thinking. Why don't they restore this house? The problem is, the house, as nice as it looks from the outside, would take way too much work to restore it to the point where it can actually be lived in now. And we have other ideas or desires with what we want to do with the new house, and this house doesn't lend itself to that. But we're really trying to pass it on to somebody who will use it as a mountain hut or as another you know, as like a guest house or something. It does need a lot of work though. And the stall part of it is a part of it that really has no function anymore. The wood is in the worst condition, and that's what we're tackling now. Great. So we took off the roof and the upper floor, as you saw in the video, and it rained. It rained a lot. So it's all come through the ceiling in here now. Oh, it's very damp. I mean, it's going to dry out. This is all going to come down anyway in here. But it does not smell good. I'm not sure if that's just because it had animals in it before. It smells like a toilet, basically. So, great. Anyway, I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up today before we start again. But as you can see, there's a little bit of water up here. was nowhere to drain out to, and yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Anyway, so walls down, this one's going to come down, this one too, to the street side. This of course is the house wall, and which could be cladded again. The house is anyway the main part of this. Got to skip now for the old wood, and I'm going to sort out this pile. A lot of good wood there and old wood not so good, so it's going to be sorted. Yeah, let's get on. Then we worked our way down through the different levels. So from the attic level, taking out the attic floor wasn't actually nailed down, it was just planks laid out, so those came out as easy as anything. And then the outer walls, which is basically just planks nailed to the house frame. So again, a crowbar like in a mallet, and they came off very, very easily. There's no inner wall or anything, so it's just those planks. And then the frame itself, take it apart piece by piece. In some places we just chose to use the chainsaw and cut the ends off to make it easier to dismantle. Once we got down to the stool part, we had a bit of an interesting discovery, which was that the floor, the ceiling of the stall was actually backfilled with like gravel and earth. We're not sure exactly why they did that, but between the flooring, perhaps it was something to give more weight to the construction to hold it all down. The ceiling's coming down. Oh my goodness. Looks like a good day's work. Well, it's been a busy couple of days. and with mixed feelings, I can now tell you that the stall and hayloft are gone. Have a look. The wood has been sorted, and let's go out a little bit, give you a good view of it. Ooh, it looks so different. The house is still intact, of course, but this part here, coming across, is the driveway. That's the only access we have, and with the shed being there, there's no chance of getting any machinery really in this kind of complicated world of ours. So the wood is going to be cut up and stacked for firewood. It's pretty old and it's mostly only good for that now, but it's yeah, it's been a successful couple of days. The wood that we saved for the building site has been placed there, and the fence is done. I've just been taking all the metal out of the old oven place from the workshop, all the old sledges and tools and stuff I've been storing away. There's one sledge up there on the balcony, you can see for now. It's running out of room. Yeah, but it's looking clean now. We've got to get rid of this wood pile that will go the next couple of days, and then it's just throwing away the garbage and cleaning up. So yeah, I'm ready for a beer, ready to call it a day, and I'm looking forward to the next step, which, fingers crossed, will commence next week. So until then, see you later.